Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire Let's Play. So, in the last episode, we successfully assassinated one of our rivals up here. He was the governor of these three territories, and so his younger sister is now in charge up there. She is a lot more friendly toward us, and hopefully that will be a better relationship there. Although, until she comes of age, her mother, who absolutely hates us, is in charge. And that could be a small problem for us. We were also able to take another attempt at kidnapping our eldest son. Again, we're trying to force him to take the vows so that he will become a priest and no longer be able to inherit land, which will make our nephew, our only nephew, our heir, and give our heir the several claims that are available to him, to our nephew, rather than using our son, who doesn't have any claims available to him other than the ones that we already have. Okay, so we're at 165 plot power right now. We'll just have to hope that we can get it done with that, or some people will volunteer to join of their own accord, but I don't really want to throw any more money at that. I did spend quite a bit on bringing people in to that one, but I didn't want to spend any more because we do need to have some money for when we go to war with the rest of Italy here to conquer it. We also kind of need to hope that this little war that they're fighting resolves itself by then, because we can only take the land held by the Italians themselves, and so any revolt happening within their kingdom will not be accessible to us. So we just had a guy come of age. Unfortunately for him, we just married off like every woman in the kingdom. So let's see. Anybody? Oh, no, apparently we didn't. Alright. So, I can marry... I should have married him to the other Scyrian woman, and I should have married this Roman lady to the other Roman guy. But that's okay. We can go outside of our kingdom here. Let's see. She's Greek. Pretty good character, too, actually. Let's see. An angle. It's pretty close in age. She's got some claims. I should probably stay within our religion, though. Anything outside of that's going to create problems for us. You're pretty good. Also Roman, but maybe you two will start birthing me some generals. Let's see, 21. Not my religion, though. 41. 45. 13. Romano-Hispanic with a claim. Yeah, let's line them up, maybe. Neither of them are particularly good, so it works out. Okay, and I'm going to try to keep the clock rolling as much as possible today. We didn't make as much time in the last episode as I would have liked. At this rate, it's going to take us one episode longer than I thought to be able to go to war with these guys again. Because we're basically we have to wait until the year 530. And last episode we started at 525. We had been going at a rate of 2 to 2.5 years per episode, so I thought we could do it in the third episode out from last episode, but it looks like it might be the fourth. Either way, I'd like to get this done as soon as possible, but obviously we need to have the funds in order to do it first. But that's really the only thing holding us back, that and the truce. So once the truce is over and we have about 800 or more gold, then we'll be ready to go. You're trying to incite a revolt. I'd prefer that you didn't do that, because that allows you to revoke titles, but too late now. Nothing I can do about it. How are we doing here? Are we able to get these guys converted on over? And it's not going to tell me like a percentage or anything, but we need to get that religion converted. This one converted itself. Okay, so we have a Romano-Gothic lady here now. Can I get you to maybe change your religion? No. We have an offer from, is that the Byzantine Emperor himself? Okay, let's see. Yeah, that is the Byzantine Emperor, and he wants to marry that Romano-Gothic girl that just came of age. I don't have any reason to say no. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, she just moved up in the world quite a bit. Went from courtier in my kingdom of really no standing to the Empress of the Eastern Empire. And she likes me a little bit better for it. So, cool. Alright, what else do we have going on here? Domain's too big, but it's only by 1, so it's not really a problem. Obviously, our son is unmarried, but that's intentional. We're unmarried, but that's also intentional. I was hoping that we could maybe make some bastard children, but that's not working out so far. I tried to find love, and we literally failed every attempt. And our intrigue has been going on a similar pattern to that. What happened here? Hold on. Oh, this guy died? Died of pneumonia. That seems to get a lot of people. So you took over. You're not really much of a priest, are you? Are you even a priest? Like, I don't think you've taken the vows. Strange. Maybe it just takes a while to update, but generally, like when I gave that guy that had just died, when I gave him that title, he was actually married and it ended his marriage, as harsh as that is. But yeah, it ended his marriage, and that was the end of that. So I'm also going to need to remove him from that position, because I'd like to make Mediolanum or Milan my capital at some point. And so I'll need to obviously own that myself. There's also a duchy that he holds, or a province, which he is the governor of. Oh, we got our claim. Unfortunately, it's going to cost me gold. I mean, it always does. I should have done. I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. But I do need that claim. I mean, do I need it? I want these 2 territories here. But that is going to set me back. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I don't need it right now. We'll let him keep working at it. I would prefer to deal with it after we've taken the rest of Italy, because those are smaller concerns. I just want to take everything west of this river. And so we do need those to do that, but obviously this is a far bigger prize for the amount of gold that we have to spend. One claim on one province versus 5. So it was 166 for that one, for the one province, versus excuse me, 500 for basically the entire Italian peninsula, except for the little bits that we already have. I think that's, you know, the better bargain. And at this rate, it looks like we might hit our gold objective by the time it's the truce is over. So that's good. I didn't think we'd be able to necessarily get there. Also, how am I doing with commanders? Oh, I have a lot of spots open. Well, that's good because I just brought on a bunch of commanders. So, you should be a commander. You're part of the Legion anyways. Aetius just joined us. He should be a commander. And I have one more spot. This guy really hates me, so I don't know if it's a good idea to make him one, but he is the best man for the job. We also have this guy, who is the archbishop that we were just looking at, that just inherited that. Yeah, I mean, you're the best one for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let's see, I don't have a master of the horse. That's because Remus left. Remus was my master of the horse. So I'll probably leave that open and give it back to Remus later. And we'll go from there. But until he's my vassal, I can't do that. Could you maybe not kill? Oh, you're not going to listen. Okay, whatever. Let's check back in on this. You're not having more children, are you? Oh, yes they are. Alright, well I need this guy to die before then. Actually, no, it won't matter, because, again, he is... Oh, this guy just died. Okay. Let's see. Seeks to kill. Were you successful? Well, damn. Was murdered, yeah. On the orders of Agrippa? No. Romulus Crasiazis. What the fuck? Crasias. Wow, that's a lot of... That's too many vowels in a row. Too many. So it wasn't you. It was somebody else. I got his prefecture, so I'll have to hand that back out. I could have used that a little bit ago when I needed to hand out territory, but this guy, you are going to get locked up. I wish you hadn't done that. Oh, I guess I can't imprison him. Even though I know he murdered somebody, I can't do anything about it. That's very strange. Alright, well, I guess you're going free. Wait. Did I just... God damn it, did I just take a penalty with all of my vassals for that? Let's see. Tyrant, yeah, -10. I did not click on that. Well, he's locked up now. Not that it's really going to make a difference. I can't do anything. Banish. 2 gold will be seized. Let's see. I can execute him. Nobody will care. I mean, he did just kill my spy master. And one of my lords. He's really nobody of any consequence. So I'm going to execute him for that. I have plenty of piety to spare. Okay, and then let's check in with just somebody random here. So, still just the -10. I can live with that, I suppose. It'll go away eventually anyways. I think they only last a couple of years. So... Oh, until 557. That's actually quite a while. Quite a while. 30 years, in fact. He'll be dead before that. Oh, nice. You just built a temple. I guess you had a lot of gold that you were hanging on to. Probably would have been better building a... like a castle or maybe another town, but whatever you want, I guess. Sorry about that. The game locked up on me during the autosave, but we are up over our 500 gold threshold, so let's keep on rolling here. And we can only hope that our plot goes through. Wait, what's happening here? So, on a courtesy visit to the abbot or local monastery, you observe a group of monks translating beautifully illustrated books into your language. I don't want to spend gold. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have better uses for this gold right now. We are at the 500 minimum that we need. However, remember we were saying that we probably want to be closer to about 800 when this war starts. And we only have about 2 years to get that done. So I'm going to save all the gold that I can here. And I really don't need prestige or learning for that matter. It wouldn't hurt to have more learning, clearly, but I'm just not that concerned with it. So yeah, we're going to pass on that. Alright, so I am really hoping that we can pull this through here. I'm going to keep checking in whenever possible just to see if there's anybody significant that I could, you know, get to join us. Obviously, I don't want to bribe people to bring them in if I can avoid it, but if it's like an extra 20%, 10%, I might consider it. But otherwise, we'll save that gold. But we really need this to happen if that wasn't clear already. So, who are you? Okay, why? And that, I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Let's see, he's 30 years old. Let's look at arranging a marriage. Let's see here. Do I want to marry you? No. She's a princess. And then these two are probably too old. I'm not going to bother for right now. We'll keep him in play for later. Let's also look at our factions here. We do have a couple of factions arrayed against us. Romulus seems to be just going out of his way to plot against me. I don't want to spend that much money to bring him in line, though. And there's no guarantee that that would even do it. These guys are at 70%. What would a bribe in your direction do? Nothing, unfortunately. I wish there was another way to approach that to get them to, you know, get rid of their faction. There's no way to try to befriend this guy or anything. And I am a little bit busy plotting something else, so I can't plot to revoke his land necessarily. So Patriarch Antonius will soon be leaving the castle to go on a trip to the countryside with only a small guard. My co-conspirators have prepared an ambush and are only waiting for my signal to attack the carriage and abduct him. So we have a 60% chance of success, 25% chance of a failure without us being discovered, and then 15% chance for a failure and he discovers, which would pretty much ruin us. Let's do it. 60 is not bad. I'm going to go ahead and send the signal, and we'll have to just hope that that goes through. So this girl came of age. Let's marry you to that guy. Where did he go? There he is. Let's see. Does it have to be matrilineal? Is he lowborn? Apparently he is. Yeah. Alright, well, matrilineal then. Go ahead and do it. And now he has a new household founded. Okay. Now we await the results. Perfect. We ambushed Antonius' carriage on a lonely stretch of road in the countryside. The guards scattered before us, and one of my men blindfolded and bound Antonius. He is now safely locked away in my dungeon to do with as I please. Let's open that up. Excellent. And we'll pause. He is my prisoner now, and we can finally order him to take the vows. So, under the requirements there, as you can see, the second one must either be a prisoner or not an heir to any titles. And that was the thing that was really holding us up, because his brother wasn't an heir to anything, so we could just make him take the vows. There wasn't a problem there. But since Antonius was an heir, we couldn't force him to do that. However, now that he's a prisoner, we've met that requirement. And so I can force him to take the vows. He becomes disinherited, and he actually is pretty well suited to being a priest anyways. We'll find him some, you know, high-ranking religious position. We're not going to completely do away with him. He is our son still. And that makes my nephew our heir. So let's go ahead and do it. We'll order him to take the vows. We'll become a monk, but stay in our court. And he will be released from prison. Perfect. There we go. Alright, he really doesn't like me for that. Yeah, he didn't like being kidnapped. That's going to last 100 years, unfortunately, so we'll never, or his father will never see the end of that, but it's okay. It's for everybody's good that that happened. And now, my heir is Julius Nepos. Can I get you to join my court now? No. Is unable to press my claims. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I want him in my court just so I have more direct control or more direct oversight over his children. Our grandchildren. So, no, not our grandchildren. But our potential heirs down the line anyways. So this guy's our new heir. And that's what we had wanted from the start. And since his father is landed, there shouldn't be any way that he doesn't end up with those claims, because he will inherit this from his father, who is quite old at this point. When he inherits those, he will be my direct vassal. And then when my king dies, he will inherit that as well. And he'll have lots of claims. So this worked out more or less perfectly. We have a new heir. Now I just need to find an appointment for my eldest son. I wouldn't mind putting him in Ravenna, but I've got this guy here already. He's not that well suited to the position, though, and he did just take it. He's really more of a commander. I don't know how he ended up here. He's not even a monk. So, could I... neither of those is likely to succeed. I don't want to kill him. I would prefer to just get him out of that post. But that's going to be hard to do. Huh. If we get him excommunicated, would that remove him from that position? Because obviously you can't be a priest if you're excommunicated. That would be difficult. Could try to lock him up. I don't really want to become any more of a tyrant than I already am. And then just outright revoking it would be a bad idea. It would piss a lot of people off. So, I don't know. I'm not going to chance it. We'll just kind of see what happens here. Maybe another position will open it up and it'll take care of itself. Also, we need to keep in mind that he is not too pleased with us after that whole situation. So, even though I do want to give him a high post because he's my son, he does hate us and might be disloyal. So, I guess I could throw a little bit of money his way and make him hate me a little less. But, yeah, I gotta figure out where to post him. Dangerous factions. Yeah, these guys continue to be a problem. And unfortunately, none of them are open to bribes. Let's see. He's already married with several children, so that's not really an open path. I was thinking maybe we could form some sort of alliance there, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, he died. Okay. Bedridden and infirm at 62. Well, he did live pretty long. Okay, and then that means you, perfect, are now my direct vassal. You have your heir, who's named after yourself. And you have claims on... Unfortunately, they're weak claims. So he will actually have to press these in war, but that will not be a problem. Anyways, weak claim on the Western Roman Empire, on the Eastern Roman Empire, on the Diocese of Dalmatia, which he will eventually inherit, and on the Kingdom of Italy, which will eventually conquer. Alright. Things appear to be lining up for us. I could not be more pleased with how this has gone. Domain's too big still. I need to figure out what to do with some of these extra provinces. After large meals such as the one I hosted today, it's typical to give the trenchers stale bread used as plates as alms to the poor. One of my courtiers suggests I do this directly myself to display my virtue to all instead of having my servants do it. Alright, so I can gain 4 prestige. I'm always wary of these things being like assassination attempts. But now that my heir is in line, I'm less concerned about it, because if he gets killed, then we just move on to our future plan sooner. Not that big a deal. But 4 prestige is basically nothing. Or we take a 30% chance on proud. And proud's not bad. That would probably net me more prestige in the long run. Well, I mean, more than 4, certainly. Unless he doesn't live many more months. I don't really agree with the sentiment, but this seems like the better option. I don't think we ended up with proud. No, we did not. Oh well. There was really no downside to trying that, though, other than losing out on 4 guaranteed prestige, which, you know, we have 1,500. That's not that big a deal. Where do you stand with us right now? You're not very loyal, are you? It's concerning, but whatever. It's not that much of a problem, I guess, because, like, if he decides to assassinate us or something, you know, then we just plays him. It's not that bad. And what was the exact date of our truce ending? I guess I can look at that here, right? Oh, that was the same one. No, not that one. This one. 5. Wait, no, that can't be right. You guys. Oh. I did not even notice. Hold on. The truce ended early because he died. When did he die? Oh, recently. Okay, so it's not like we wasted that much time. We can actually declare war now. I don't know that we have enough money to do it, though. Celtic pagans have sacrificed Gracchus to their gods. After bringing him to one of their druids, he performed a complex ritual to a specific god before killing Gracchus. Do I care about Gracchus? I guess he was indirectly one of my vassals. He was pretty awful, though. He was a leper. He was wounded. God, he just had a rough life, didn't he? Nothing but 6 intrigue skill. Okay, well, yeah. Lord watch over him and all that. So, yeah. We are able to declare war whenever we like. I would feel a lot better about having about 800 gold, though. So I might end up waiting until 5:30 anyways. But the truce no longer stands. Oh, and they're in yet another civil war. So we'll have to wait until that ends. Because I can't claim all of that territory. Uh-oh. How many titles do you have? Okay. I'm confused. Where is that? That must be here, right? They can't both be in the same place. I don't know what's happening there. Anyways, where were you? Yeah, it won't show it. That's so weird. Whatever. As long as stuff isn't passing outside my realm, I'm not that concerned. But I still kind of like to know where that stuff's happening. Let's see. Who is your heir? And what relation is he to you? He's unmarried. Can we do anything with that? Come on, game. Not the time. At least it didn't crash on me there. Right. So let's look at arranging a marriage. Him. And... what about a betrothal? That's not going to work. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to arrange betrothals for his children. She's only 4 years old, so that's a long way off. But locking that in with the future Byzantine emperor would be nice. They'd have a 17-year age gap, but that's not that much. He would be quite old once they're able to have children, though. Huh. I don't know. I don't know there's much I could do. Actually, sorry, he's 22, not 21. And there's really nothing else I could do. These people are all kind of obscure. She's lowborn. They're all too old. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do about it, unfortunately. That's a pretty rare opportunity there for an heir of an empire like that to be 22 and not already married. But we can't capitalize on it, so we'll just have to move on. I'd also really like to start building some stuff here, but we obviously don't have the money to throw around right now. We're nearly at capacity here, which is nice. But the way I see it is we need 500 in order to use the claim, because when we declare war on these guys, let's see, Duchess Sharina the Do-Gooder, Pannonia. Okay, well, she's the one whose father we assassinated. Wait, no. I'm thinking of somebody else. No, we assassinated her brother, right? Yeah, that's what it was. We gave the brother, or excuse me, the father, the title. He died of natural causes and passed the title on to his son, who was worthless. We assassinated the son, and now his sister has taken over. Why doesn't she like me? Domain too big. We also have that tyrant thing still. I'm going to throw some money her way just to get us into the green there. She's also pretty bad, but at least she's way more inclined to liking me than he was. Okay. Right, moving on. As I was saying, when we declare war down here, we need 500 gold and 500 prestige. So, that's 116 left. When we declare the war, we're going to want to use our legion. So, we have to spend, we'll call this 44, which means we'll have, what, like 68 gold left? And 68 gold is probably not enough to fund our armies and pay all the men for as long as we'll need them to win the war. Okay, so to the most illustrious Vicar Julius II, the good burghers of Raytinium are barely able to pay their taxes. Let's flatter and soothe him. I don't want to have to lower our taxes. And they're not absurd as it is. I think all of our taxes are at baseline levels, so it's not like we're asking too much here. So we'll just kind of push them off that way. And I'm not sure what we're at time-wise, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I feel like we've made some good progress. And I feel like that's kind of an understatement, actually, because what we were able to accomplish today was huge. The fact that we were able to remove him from the line of inheritance was just absolutely massive. Because now we go from an heir with just a weak claim on the Western Roman Empire to an heir with a weak claim on the Western Roman Empire, Eastern Roman Empire, our kingdom, which, you know, not a big deal because it's going to be his either way, and a claim on the kingdom that we're at war with. So if all else fails, he will be able to take that just through that claim. But obviously we have the conquest claim too. And potentially, I may not even need, if he were the ruler right now, I might not even need that 500 gold and 500 prestige, because he could declare war on this claim. But obviously he's not the ruler yet. Julius is, and as long as Julius remains ruler, we will need that. So that's our next goal, 800 gold. We'll declare war, take the rest of Italy, go from there. And I'm hoping from that point we'll have almost enough gold, or enough gold to go ahead and reinstate the, was it the 8th Legion? That would be in Intrigue. Yeah, the 8th Legion, Augusta. It would give us 2 legions to work with, and so far that first one has been invaluable, so a second would be just so good. And then, once we have those, we can set our sights on reclaiming the former territories of the Western Roman Empire. And we'll probably start with maybe this area here. I don't like the idea of attacking through the Alps, so we'll probably go west first. Although this I mean, these 2 kingdoms here are fairly small in comparison to the others, so maybe they're our best early targets. I mean, they are technically west of us. And then this one, we can attack through this pass here in the north. But they will get defensive bonuses and stuff, so we'll have to bring our A game. Anyways, that's all far off in the future, so thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.